Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and I'm here with day 6 of the Itch to Stitch So Beautiful book release week. The book has 8 patterns in it. I was one of the testers, and so over the whole course of 8 days I am showcasing each of the 8 patterns because I tested all the 8 patterns, and then I have remade 7 of the 8 patterns to be a little bit more cold weather appropriate, although a couple of the ones I made tester wise are also cold weather appropriate. But I just wanted to do it kind of all in a color palette, kind of module style. Number one, they'll go into my wardrobe super easily that way, and then also if you guys are interested, if you're not totally sick of seeing my wardrobe, I can mix and match these pieces with the work from home module that I did back in a few weeks ago. Amongst other things in my closet too, obviously. So anyway, today's pattern is the Castlepoint Skirt. This has 2 versions. It has a longer skirt and a shorter one. I've actually made 2 of the same version because I'm obsessed with it. It is a faux wrap skirt, so it's got a really sexy slit in it, both for both versions, the shorter and the longer. The longer one is just more dramatic because the skirt's longer. I love this skirt. So again, all of the patterns in this book are beginner friendly, like adventurous beginner. It's a great place to start and if you're wanting to expand your skills at all. Also, if you are an experienced seamstress, these are just a lot of fun to play around with different fabrics that you've maybe not used before. Kind of put your own spin on things. All of the testers have had some really beautiful versions of all these patterns. So definitely on Instagram, if you follow Itch to Stitch, follow the hashtag and you can see all the testers and everything that they've been doing as well, because there are some really good ones that are out there. Now, I've made a size 8 in both of these. I'm pretty sure I made an 8 in the tester, but I think I used the size 10's elastic, because there's elastic in the back of the skirt. I love that. The flat front with the elastic in the back makes fitting so much easier. And if you do have an expanding waistline that goes out, in, like mine, it makes fitted waist so much easier. But I think I used the elastic for the size 10. So the skirt that I used for testing is a little big on me right now. I could definitely go in and tighten up that elastic, but I also just wanted a second one in my wardrobe because I really like it. So let's talk about the one I made in testing first. I wore this so much last fall and winter. I love this skirt so much. So I, again, made the longer view. It has pockets in it, which are phenomenal. I used this faux stretch suede. You don't have to use a stretchy fabric, but that also helps actually with my waist issue. I think, or this is interface though. So yeah, I guess that took the stretch out of the waistband, so I'm getting all the stretch from the elastic in the back. But I used this faux stretch suede from Joann's. Oh my gosh, if you guys can get, I mean, they had some last time I was in there a little while ago. I bought it in a chocolate brown too that I've not used. It has a lot of stretch in it though, the fabric does, surprisingly. Like quite a bit for being a woven. But it is so lovely, and it looks like you've got a suede skirt. And it washes because it's faux suede, so it's poly, but love this skirt. I'll pop up some pictures of me wearing it from the tester. Again, I wore this all the time last fall and winter. It is too big in the waist for me right now, but you know, it'll probably just get saved, or I could go in and alter things as well. Love it. Love it. And actually, I was tempted to use the chocolate brown faux suede I have to make the second version, but then I came across something else. I'm like, no, I think I'd rather have, I don't need 2 faux suede skirts in my wardrobe, and then I came across something that I think I like for a little difference. This did make it a little bit bulky because you've got this faux suede, or the faux wrap, so there's the top and then the bottom. So here at the kind of the hips where the pockets are too, it did get a little bit bulky there. You could omit the pockets of course, but I actually kind of like that. It gives me hips. But yeah, this one is a thicker fabric, and so it definitely got a little bit heavier. Her recommended fabrics on this are linen and rayons, that kind of stuff, something with a little bit of drape. And you also need to be aware with both versions, because it kind of creates a high-low a little bit just because of the way that the split is. You can see the wrong side of the fabric on the back of the skirt, so just be aware of that if that's something that, you know, you don't want to show. But anyway, fantastic. I just love the skirt so much. So there is that version. And then, melanated fabrics. I made yesterday's joggers, the newer ones from their fabric as well. That's Brittany J. Jones and Mimi G have their new fabric store that came up, and when they went live a couple Fridays ago now, I bought 4 pieces of fabric. I'm waiting on one. It got back ordered because it sold out so quickly, so I'm just waiting for it to it'll be here, just it's on back order. But the other 3 came and they are so gorgeous. And one of them is this beautiful Lyocell twill. So Lyocell is a brand name of, it's like a rayon. It goes through the same process, except it uses recycled chemicals as opposed to fresh chemicals, which means it's a little bit, it is nicer on the environment than your standard viscose or rayon. Tinsel is the same way. It's just a little nicer on the environment. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. So it's just got beautiful, beautiful drape. This is the color Tobacco, I believe. It's sold out now, but I'm so glad I got a hold of some of it. Brittany had made a pair of pants out of it in the same color, and I'm like, yep, I need that. I put the pockets in this version as well. I just really like the pockets. I think it gives me a little bit of hip as well. I just think it's such a fun and sexy skirt. I love it with the tall boots. I am gonna have to make the shorter version at some point. I just love the drama of this longer one. I just wanted to make the long one, so I did. And a tinsel twill or this Lyocell twill or, you know, a rayon twill is perfect for this skirt. And the twill is a little bit easier to work with than like a rayon challis. A rayon poplin would be beautiful. Now, if you're using anything with a print, again, remember you can see the wrong side of it. So if it's something that looks a lot different from the wrong side, you may, just be aware you can see that from the back of the skirt. But oh my gosh, this is such a good staple skirt. Comfortable because it's just got the elastic there on the back. And since this is thinner, it really doesn't create a lot of bulk. Like this is a lot thinner than the faux suede, so I feel like it is much less bulky through the back where you have the elastic. And then I top stitch across the elastic as well, just to give it, keeps everything in place and keeps your gathers evenly distributed. So there you have it, guys. I love this skirt so much. It's so good. And I think with like tights and my lace-up boots, my Captain boots from Thursday Boot Company, which is kind of like a feminine looking combat boot kind of. But with chocolate brown tights in those boots, I'm totally gonna be reliving my high school days, but so good. And if I did my chocolate classic shirt, button-up shirt with this, you would be so monochromatic. I think it would be so slimming. And yeah, oh, that might be what I do for Thanksgiving, actually, my Thanksgiving outfit, because it's got elastic. What a great Thanksgiving skirt, or Christmas skirt, or anytime you're gonna be eating a lot. Such a good one. And again, the testers have done a lot of really good stuff with the shorter versions. Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles was one of the testers, so her stuff's gonna be good. But yeah, this is definitely one with tights I think is gonna really go the distance in my closet, especially in that color. So there you have it. That is pattern number 6 from the book. We have 2 more. So tomorrow is Sunday, which is normally sew along Sunday, and we are in the middle of a jeans sew along. I am not going to be doing a sew along tomorrow. We're skipping a week because I am doing these patterns this week. But anyway, so tomorrow is going to be pattern 7 from the book instead of sew along Sunday. So we will get back to the jeans sew along a week from tomorrow, just so you aren't expecting a sew along video, but it will be up. It's already filmed, edited, ready to go for the following week. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you're having a good weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.